Okay, real talk. Raise your hand if you've ever posted a product, shared an affiliate link, or posted about a product you loved, or even shared a discount code with your audience and had absolutely no idea that there were actual laws around how you were supposed to do that. Yeah, me too. And honestly, most creators don't know. And I'm not talking about a vague guideline that somebody made up. I'm talking about a US government agency with the power to fine you up to $50,000 per post. So today I'm going to talk about the FTC, what it is, what it wants from you as a creator, and exactly what you need to do so that you are never on the wrong side of it. And I promise I'm going to make this as unboring and unlawyery as humanly possible. First, let's go grab some coffee. My coffee today is from Starbucks and they are not sponsoring this post. But I did get the toasted coconut cold foam, what is it? Iced toasted coconut cream cold brew. Yum. So first, what even is the FTC? The FTC stands for the Federal Trade Commission. It's a US government agency and their entire job is to make sure that businesses and advertisers are not deceiving consumers. Think of them as the referees of the marketplace. They set the rules, they blow the whistle. And they have real power to enforce consequences when those rules get broken. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but I'm not a business, I'm just a creator. I post content, I share products I like. What does a government agency have to do with me? Well, here's the thing that they figured out a while ago. When you recommend a product to your audience likely trusts you. They're not watching a commercial. They think that they are getting your unfiltered and honest opinion. And that trust is incredibly powerful. Brands know it and the FTC knows it. When a brand pays you or even sends you something for free or gives you a commission every time someone purchases through your link and you talk about that product without telling your audience about the relationship that you have with that brand, the FTC defines that as deceptive advertising. And here's the part that surprises people the most. It now does not matter how big or small your audience is. These rules apply to every single creator. Whether you have 500 followers or 5 million, this applies to you. That's a really good coffee today. Okay, so let me give you the rule in the simplest possible terms. If you paid for it, got it for free, or earned a commission with it, you have to say so clearly and every time. That's it. That's genuinely the whole rule. The rest is just figuring out what clearly means. And that tends to be where creators get into trouble. And that's because a lot of what we think actually counts as a disclosure doesn't actually count. Let me give you some examples. These are a few things that actually work. If you're posting a caption, you can put the word ad at the beginning of your caption. Not at the end, not buried inside hashtags. It needs to be at the top where someone can see it and read it in full right away. At the start of your videos, you can say sponsored by and the brand name. You can't mention it just once 45 minutes in. You need to say it at the beginning. And if you're live streaming, you need to say it several times throughout the live stream so that if new people have joined your stream, then they will also know what content is being sponsored inside your video. If you're on Instagram, using Instagram's built-in paid partnership tag alone is not enough. You still need to say it in the caption or in the video itself. The tag supplements the disclosure, it doesn't replace it. This is what does not work. You cannot place hashtag ad at the very end of your caption, or even at the end of a paragraph where nobody's gonna see it. The FTC has literally addressed this. If you bury your disclosures, they don't count. You can't call yourself an ambassador without clarifying that you're being paid. The word ambassador just sounds like you really love the brand. Unfortunately, it does not communicate a financial relationship. You can't do hashtag SP or hashtag spawn, both of those standing for sponsorship. It's way too vague. Most people don't even know what those mean. And if your audience has to decode it, then it's not a disclosure. The test the FTC uses is simple. It actually really is simple. If someone saw only this one post with zero other context, would they immediately understand that this is a paid or compensated relationship? If there is any doubt whatsoever, then unfortunately, it's not compliant. Okay, so I need to pause here and specifically talk about affiliate links because I think that this is the one that catches a lot of creators off guard, including creators who have been doing this for years. If you use LTK, Amazon Associates, Share a Sale, Impact, any program where you earn a commission if somebody clicks your link and makes a purchase, that is material connection. And it needs to be disclosed every single time you share that link. Not just in your bio, not just on your links page, on the actual post, the actual video, the actual pin, the actual email. Wherever that link appears, it needs to be disclosed. So if you post a reel showing your outfit and drop an LTK link in your bio, your caption needs to specifically disclose that you could earn a commission from that link. If you mention a product in a YouTube video and put an affiliate link in the description, you need to say it in the video and not only type it in the description. And yes, this actually also applies if nobody even asked you to post. Even if you bought the product yourself and you're using an affiliate link for a product that you just happen to genuinely love, if you earn a commission, you have to say so. You'd want to say something like, this contains affiliate links, which means I earn a small commission if you purchase through my links at no additional cost to you. That works. It's clear, it's honest, and honestly, it usually doesn't hurt your conversion rate at all. Most audiences understand it and move on. Now, here's the part where I really need you to pay attention, because there is a myth in the content creator community that the FTC only goes after the really big fish. The celebrities, the mega influencers, the people with millions of followers. And that's no longer true. Micro-influencers, who are people with under 10,000 followers, now make up a significant chunk of FTC enforcement actions. The era of being too small to matter is officially over, because that was a thing. And brands are not getting you off the hook either. Yes, brands can also be held responsible if they fail to let their content creators know how to disclose about their products properly. But that doesn't mean that you as the creator are protected. You are both equally responsible. So even if a brand sends you a PR package and says nothing about disclosure requirements, you still need to disclose. You cannot outsource that responsibility. The FTC has specifically been zeroing in on the health and wellness content, financial content, and supplement promotions. If your content touches any of these categories, skincare, fitness products, anything with health claims, they are watching more closely. Now, not to freak you out, because the FTC typically starts with a warning letter before escalating to fines. So most content creators are not going to wake up to a $50,000 bill with no other warnings or notifications. But the warnings are real, the fines are real, and the process of escalation is happening more and more frequently. Okay, so I've thrown a lot at you, and I want to take a breath and tell you this is not something to panic about. Because once you actually understand the rules, they are not really that hard to follow, like at all. Honestly, the FTC rules and good creator practices are basically the same thing. Your audience already knows that you work with brands. They already know that you use affiliate links. They're not naive. They understand that creators monetize their content. It's 2026, guys. Everybody knows this. What they want and what builds real trust is transparency. They just want to know that you are being straight with them. When you disclose properly, you're not hurting your credibility. You're actually building it, because you're saying, I have a relationship with this brand and I still think it's worth recommending it to you. That's actually more powerful than pretending that the relationship doesn't exist. I have been creating content for 2 decades, and I will tell you, the creators that I have watched sustain real long-term audiences are the ones who treat their audience like intelligent adults. Disclose everything. Be honest and let your audience decide. That is not legal strategy. That is just good business. So here's your action plan, and it's simple. Number 1, add a disclosure to every post, video, reel, pin, email, anywhere that you use an affiliate link or have a brand relationship, and put it at the top, not at the bottom. Number 2, say it out loud in your videos. Don't just type it into your description that half your audience isn't even gonna read. Number 3, Audit your older content. If you have posts with affiliate links or past sponsorships and they don't have proper disclosures, go and edit your captions and add them. And number 4, when in doubt, just disclose. You're not gonna get in trouble for being too transparent. Listen, nobody taught us this stuff. There's no creator school where they hand you a syllabus on the practices of the FTC and the rules and guidelines that the government's placed before us as this industry has grown. Most of us have learned by doing, and a lot of us have been doing it in ways that we didn't realize could get us into trouble. But now you know. And that's the whole point of videos like this and of my channel. Real information, no fluff, just the stuff that actually helps you build a content business online and get your business seen. And so you can build a business that lasts. If this was helpful, please hit the like button. It actually will help more content creators to find this video, and that makes me very, very happy. And drop me a comment below. Did you know about the FTC rules before this video? I genuinely want to know, because I think we're gonna find out that a lot of us were in the same boat. Subscribe if you're new here. I'm here every week talking about the real side of building a content business, and a lot of times the stuff that nobody else is saying. So thanks for being here. Let's go create something good.